Always connected, constantly distracted. Smartphones have changed the world, but not always for the better. Behind the sleek screens and smart features lies a darker side most people ignore. These little devices may be smart, but they're silently shaping our minds, habits, and lives in ways we never saw coming. So what are the hidden downsides of this digital addiction? And how much control have we really lost? Let's uncover the 10 dark negative impacts of smartphones you need to know. But before we dig deeper, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, so you never miss content that truly matters. Let's start from number 10. Mental health decline. Is your smartphone driving you crazy? Have you ever felt more anxious, stressed, or even depressed after scrolling through social media on your phone? You're not alone. Smartphones are addictive, and when paired with endless social media platforms, they can be detrimental to your mental health. The need for constant validation, the pressure to fit in, and the fear of missing out, FOMO, can contribute to feelings of isolation, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Researchers have found that those who spend too much time on their phones often suffer from increased levels of depression. This constant digital engagement can create a vicious cycle, where we're driven to check our phones more frequently just to escape the very stress they cause. Number 9. The silent killer of sleep. Is your phone keeping you awake at night? Have you ever found yourself scrolling through your phone late at night, only to realize hours have passed and you're still wide awake? This is one of the most insidious effects of smartphone usage, its ability to disrupt your sleep. The blue light emitted by your phone's screen tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, thus suppressing melatonin production, the hormone responsible for making you feel sleepy. As a result, you're left lying awake for hours, unable to fall asleep. This can have long-term consequences, leading to poor sleep quality, reduced cognitive function, and even physical health problems. Worse, lack of sleep has been linked to an increased risk of mental health disorders, including depression and anxiety. Number 8. Physical health problems. Could your phone be wrecking your body? It's not just your mental health that suffers. Your physical health can also take a hit with excessive smartphone use. Have you noticed neck pain or constant headaches after spending hours on your phone? This is due to a condition called text neck, caused by looking down at your phone for extended periods. Over time, this posture can strain the neck muscles, leading to long-term spinal issues. Moreover, excessive screen time often leads to sedentary behavior, increasing the risk of obesity and related health issues. The fact is, smartphones encourage us to sit for long periods of time, often while we engage in mindless scrolling, contributing to poor posture, lack of exercise, and a sedentary lifestyle. Number 7. A deterioration of social skills. Are we losing the art of conversation? Have you noticed that real-life conversations feel harder now than before? Smartphones, while designed to connect us, are also isolating us in many ways. Excessive phone use can hinder the development of social skills, especially in children and teenagers. When individuals spend more time interacting with a screen than with people face-to-face, they miss out on essential communication skills like reading body language, interpreting tone, and understanding social cues. This decline in social abilities can have long-term effects on relationships, making it difficult to form meaningful connections with others. Moreover, the rise of virtual communication has led to a lack of empathy and emotional intelligence in certain interactions. Number 6. Smartphone addiction. Are you unable to put your phone down? Can you go more than a few hours without checking your phone? If not, you might be struggling with smartphone addiction. Designed to be addictive, smartphones use notifications, social media updates, and the constant flow of information to keep you hooked. This type of behavior leads to dependency, where users feel anxious or restless without their devices. Some experts even refer to this as a dopamine loop, where every notification triggers a small dopamine release in the brain, making us feel good for a moment. The problem? This constant stimulation can lead to a decrease in attention span, cognitive fatigue, and overall dependence on the device. Number 5. Cognitive decline. Are smartphones making us dumber? Have you ever caught yourself forgetting something important right after scrolling through your phone? You're not imagining it. smartphones are affecting our ability to retain information. With constant multitasking and frequent app switching, our brains have to work harder to focus on any single task. This leads to reduced attention span and memory issues. Over time, excessive smartphone usage can even cause structural changes in the brain, particularly in areas responsible for memory, decision-making, and emotional processing. This digital distraction can make it harder to focus, think critically, and process information effectively, ultimately affecting productivity and cognitive performance. Number 4. Exposure to harmful content. Is your child safe on their smartphone? Are you sure your child is browsing the internet safely? The internet is a vast, sometimes dark place, and smartphones give us access to all of it with just a few taps. Unfortunately, children and teenagers are especially vulnerable to inappropriate or harmful content online. From explicit material to dangerous challenges, the internet has no shortage of risks. While parental controls can offer some protection, the ever-changing nature of the internet makes it impossible to fully safeguard against harmful content. This exposure can cause psychological distress and, in extreme cases, lead to dangerous behaviors. As smartphones provide instant access to the internet, ensuring that users, especially younger ones, engage with content safely is more challenging than ever. Number 3. Social isolation. Are you more alone than ever? Are smartphones supposed to connect us, yet they leave us feeling isolated? It seems paradoxical, but excessive smartphone use can lead to social isolation. Despite being constantly connected to friends and family through digital platforms, many users find themselves increasingly disconnected from the real world. The more time spent scrolling through social media or texting, the less time spent engaging in face-to-face interactions, which are essential for building real connections. This social disconnection can lead to loneliness and, eventually, depression. Interestingly, research has shown that those who spend excessive time on smartphones tend to report feeling more isolated than those who use their phones in moderation. Number 2. Aggression and irritability. Could your phone be making you angry? How often do you find yourself irritated or upset after spending time on your phone? If you're someone who frequently encounters stressful or provocative content on social media or in your notifications, you're not alone. Smartphones can trigger feelings of anger and frustration. Studies have shown that social media platforms, in particular, can heighten feelings of aggression. People often engage in online arguments or expose themselves to content that makes them upset, leading to emotional volatility. The constant exposure to inflammatory material can leave individuals more irritable and less tolerant of others, contributing to a rise in negative emotions like anger and frustration. Number 1. Developmental issues in children. Are we sacrificing our kids' futures? What happens when children are given too much screen time too soon? Increasing smartphone use among children has been linked to developmental delays and behavioral issues. For instance, excessive screen time can hinder language development, as children may spend more time watching videos than engaging in face-to-face interactions. Additionally, early exposure to smartphones can alter the brain's natural development, leading to attention problems, sleep issues, and poor social skills. In a world where smartphones are seen as a babysitting tool, it's critical to recognize the potential negative effects on children's growth and development. Should we rethink our relationship with smartphones? While smartphones offer convenience and connectivity, the dark side of these devices is undeniable. From mental health issues to physical health problems, and cognitive decline to social isolation, the impacts are far-reaching and potentially long-lasting. So, what can we do about it? Awareness is the first step in mitigating these risks. Setting boundaries, taking breaks from screens, and prioritizing face-to-face interactions can help restore balance in our digital lives. So, what do you think? Could you imagine the ripple effects of these revelations shaking up how we approach smartphone usage? The truth is, we've all become so reliant on these devices that we often overlook the consequences. Which part of this story shocked you the most? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful videos.